Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we entered the second chapter of this game. I can't really remember what the second chapter is called. Now that I think about it, I probably should have wrote that down. No, well, the important thing is we got magic. Basically, Uri, Dusk, and Lynn now have the assistance of three, we'll say, guardian angels of sorts, who have provided them with magical powers. Uri has Priyan Firth as his guardian angel. Dusk has Ares Till None, and Lynn has Chermes Azusa. Gonna be useful having magic as we go on. Now, out of curiosity, am I able to go back into Itsuki Town? Yes, I am. However, if I am remembering correctly, the characters are not actually going to recognize the fact that we just defeated some super witch just a little bit ago. Because that is what happened. We entered this building, read some book, came out of this building, and got attacked by a witch. And that is when we learned our magic, and we basically saved this town from whatever the witch was planning. I don't think anybody acknowledges that, though. To my understanding, it was because they did not have enough memory to include the dialogue change. It's kind of unfortunate. So, I'm not going to really spend any time here looking into whether people are going to say anything different. Instead, what are my items looking like, actually? I don't know that I actually used very many items during that fight. Let me double check my antidotes. No? Well, in that case, let's go ahead and move on. Onward to Meadows Road. Oh, actually, there is something I need to do while I'm thinking about it. Oh, Road to Meadows. I'm gonna blame character limits on the name inconsistency there. On the world map, location names can only have 12 characters. But, anyway, we got an identity book at the end of last fight. Let's go ahead and see what it is that it does. It checks items, which means if I go to the D-Sword, I'll have various information about the D-Sword. Normally we only know that it is a single attack against a single target, a power of 8, but this also tells us the price, whether it is breakable, cursed, and the element that it has. In this case it has the Terra element, in that case it means no element. And the identity book is going to have unlimited uses, so that's going to be kind of useful going forward. Now, let me go ahead and take a look at the guide here. I want to see what we're dealing with here, because the guide actually has some maps for the locations that we're visiting. Some ASCII maps. So that's kind of handy. Although apparently this location does not have a map. I guess because this place is going to be pretty straightforward. Basically just follow the path and deviate when we find treasure. For example, we got a rabbit's foot. I am glad I am not a rabbit anymore, or that would make me more uncomfortable than I already am. So that increases luck by 5. Who could use some luck? 12, 16, 12. If I remember, luck is evasion in this game, or in RPG Maker in general. Who could benefit from evasion the most? I would say Uri. Let's give Uri some evasion. And move on. As far as I'm aware, this place does have random encounters. Haven't encountered any yet. Oh, 3 root beers. Nice. Ah, there we go. So we got Dusk Spiders, Munchflower, and Bad Kitty. Now, because Uri has some sort of bow equipped that I can't remember the name of, it allows Uris to attack groups, such as the group of dusk spiders. That's actually going to be pretty handy. Makes up for the lower power of the bow. Am I going to want to worry about using magic against these guys? Probably not. Let's see what happens if we're just using regular attacks for the moment. So many enemies in this game seem to be able to inflict sleep just by attacking you. It's kind of weird. Earthclaw. Ooh. Okay. You are definitely going to be a thing that I want to focus on. Let's start with a little bit of Flare Arrow. You go ahead and heal. And you go ahead and attack it as well. Got plenty of health. But not a big deal. I am going to kind of want to save my MP because I don't have a lot of it. I do have other attacks that I could use that cost HP, and as long as we're leveling up, I should definitely consider using them from time to time. I wonder how I get to that one. Am I able to sneak around? Nope, I'm gonna have to come in from the other side. Oh, but first... guys? I wasn't the only one who saw that mummified looking dude with the farmer's hat and pitchfork over there in the trees just now, was I? Lynn has an anime-style teardrop above his head. No, you weren't. Whoever he was, he appeared to look fairly ticked off, like he would not mind using that extra sharp pitchfork he was carrying to skewer one of us. And Dusk says, way too calmly, well, that assumption seems logical, considering that this is probably his crop field that we appear to be standing in the middle of at this moment. Whoops. Well, we may be wise to keep our weapons in hand in that case. Keep those eagle eyes on the watch for any more freaks that might show up again, Dusk. I get it. Eagle eyes. You guys won't get it. It's an inside joke. Yeah, I'll explain eventually, when it becomes a little more relevant. Well, if his eyes are used to ferret out freaks, then he should keep them on a mirror. Strike Back is asking, they're standing in farmland? Yeah, apparently. 2 ammonias. Cure confusion. Not sure how often I'm going to make use of that. Because confusion can wear out automatically or when you take damage. Oh, when did I learn this? Mix it up. 15 damage against all. Alright. Okay, I guess we're not trying that out. Did we learn any other new attacks? Oh, I guess we had. It kind of glossed over my mind that there was a second option. Neat. Not sure about the balancing this in this situation. Uppercut is 4 HP cost for 20 damage. Haymaker costs twice as much HP for 50% extra damage. I mean, if you're in a bind, sure, the extra damage would be nice, but as far as overall cost goes, I think Uppercut is the better deal. What about you? You don't seem to have anything new. Let's try this again. That's gonna be nice to have. Oh, what? Don't steal my MP. I'm gonna want to take those guys seriously. Yep. Okay, how do I want to handle this? Well, you know, I really want to take them out in a hurry. Let's use Haymaker. Actually, no, hold on a sec. So many of them, just shoot them all. Oh, so you can throw a sword? Sure, throw your sword at them. And you can mix it up again. Not gonna want to use that attack too often though, because it is definitely costly. Could definitely go without the MP stealing, thank you very much. How many of these MP healing items do I have? Oh right, I don't have very many. Was it the Dew Clover? It was the Dew Clover. I only have the one. Let's wait until I reach the inevitable boss. Okay, am I able to reach that from here? No. But I can reach it from here. Go ahead and save on B today. That'll probably be the last spell I use for the time being. Again, save the rest for the boss. Oh boy, yeah, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and throw a sword, and definitely gonna try mixing it up again. That is a nice animation for throwing the sword, by the way. Oh gosh, they can cause 10 points of damage. That's not good. Probably gonna want to do something about that. How about you go ahead and drink some root beer? I feel like we're getting a bit of a difficulty spike here. A bit of one. Otherwise, they're not really causing that much difficulty against me. Level up is definitely nice. Before I take any further steps, let me do a little more healing. That'll do. We got an approaching voice, shouting crazily in an almost incomprehensible language. Hey, you! Wretched children, stop right there! I'll not tolerate your trespassing onto my precious field of any longer. Come to steal my crops again, eh? Well, you will be tasting rust from the metal tips of this pitchfork instead of watermelons this time, because I am about to shove it down your throats. Ah, look! It's that macaroni guy in the straw fedora again. I told you to alert us if you could see any more suspicious characters like him off in the distance, so that we would have enough time to run away, Dusk. It's not my fault. It's as though he used some sort of magic to suddenly appear out of nowhere. Is that how we're explaining random encounters? You stupid. Why is it that everyone back in Magnolia refers to you as Eagle Visions sometimes then, huh? That is definitely on purpose. That's simply a name by which my friends think it amusing to call me. That doesn't mean I actually possess the eyesight of an eagle or anything. What a pipsqueak. Can't you at least take responsibility for your failings? Why, you... Disgruntled dairy farmer Thomas Blight. Now I've got you. Prepare to have the remains of your corpses fed to my cows. Thieving children deserve no less. Strikeback says, nice of the farmer to let them carry out their conversation. You know, I was about to say the same thing. Oh man, I think he really means to do that. Let's get out of here, guys. Yeah! Too late. Okay. So we got Thomas Blight here. He's weak against water and has 425 HP. So don't use fire. Fire is not good against water. Now that we're in the boss fight, now is the time to heal some MP for the sake of healing magic, perhaps. And you... well, you got one use of Frost Lance at least. Maybe I shouldn't have used that earlier. Oh, that was your charge attack? That was weak. Maybe I don't have to worry too much about this guy. Regardless, I'm gonna throw a sword at you. And also a rock. That's a little more concerning. How about... I'll use Haymaker once at least. You get to heal. And throw a stone anyway. Your recovery was fast enough that it was not concerning to use the HP. So I'm using Haymaker again. And also throwing another sword, and why not? I got the MP to do some recovery if I need to. And he's not doing too much damaging to us. I'm probably done with Haymaker though. Just do a regular attack. Oh wait. Actually, you got the weak weapon. In that case, uppercut. I think you can get away with throwing... No, I don't want to take chances there. You can definitely throw a stone, though. And that is why I didn't throw a sword. Time for healing. Wow, really? That's unfortunate. Okay, Dusk always goes first. Which one? Angel Feather. Don't want Uri losing out on experience. And you can also throw a root beer after Uri is revived. Because the issue with revival in RPG Maker 1 is only with 1 HP. And there is no changing that. Yeah, I'm not using any more text for the time being. He's probably getting close to dead anyway. Yeah, that definitely is kind of dangerous. Okay, so you have enough MP for 2 more heals, including this one. Ah, I was right. He's dead. And I got another elephant for though. Alright. Well, that happened. Whoa. Yeah, that was close. Who was that weirdo anyway? Is it just me, or was that metal pitchfork he was carrying nothing more than a plastic gardening rake? What were you losers so scared of anyway? Man, are you blind? That dude was trying to kill us! Did he somehow catch mad cow disease from his own dairy cattle or something? Well, I do not believe such an anomaly could be transferred from a cow to a human. That may be why it is termed mad cow disease. Sigh, what an idiot. I heard that, Dusk. I don't like this at all, guys. What happened just now has the scent of a Dark Lord about it. Well, it was either that or he was just nutso. I know. I can sense that Miss Ares agrees with you on that. So even 2-legged Elvenians can be influenced to that kind of extreme by the Dark Lord's presence. Not just animals, like the ones we've seen on the road so far. Let's hurry on to Meadows. Okie doke. I was considering going to that save point, but I don't think I need to, because we're back on the world map. And of course, we can save anytime on the world map, with the prerequisite that the game is turned on. It is hard to save your game if it is not turned on. Thankfully, in this situation, it was turned on. Now then, we have arrived at this place called Meadows. Let's see what we can find here. Or more importantly, who? Moon Maiden Alhana. Ah, we have guests! Welcome, humans, to the village of the Elves of the Forest. I am known as Alhana, the Moon Maiden, and the lovely grasslands you see before you now is called Meadows. I must confess that we cannot do much entertaining here, but we are grateful to commune with those of your kind nonetheless, for very few Elvenians dare to venture out here into our little sanctuary these days, it seems. Oh, it seems as though you have gone through a great deal just to safely travel the roads that led you here. All of you apparently have had to confront some of the wild animals that have been sighted in the forest during your journey. You should go see our resident healer, Miss Tessera, about your injuries as soon as possible. I'm certain that she will be more than glad to see what she can do to take care of you. You are most gracious to display such hospitality and concern towards those who are completely stranger to you and your kind, Miss Moon Maiden Alhana. We are grateful to receive the charm and grace of such a noble and beautiful lady as yourself. Sigh. Good Lord. Lynn shakes his head. Here we go. A direct communing with nature must be the cause of bringing out this much grace in elf women of the forest, even more so than in those elves that are city dwellers. Moon Maiden Alhana is a bit bemused, rather. What is the difference between amused and bemused? I thank you for such kind words, but what? But please be mindful that flattery alone will get you nowhere, dear child. Dusk plays along with a small bow. Understood, Madame Alhana. Ari grabs the back of Dusk's collar. Hold your hormones there, Chief. We need to go see this Tessera right now about getting our injuries taken care of. Only then can you come back here and vainly attempt to get more closely acquainted to this little lady, such as you do. Angry fumes appear above Dusk's head. Come on, Lynn. Let's leave this sap behind with his new girlfriend and go find Tessera. Or could we could go all together. I find it interesting, by the way, that this is called a village when there is not a single building here. Former farmhand of Thomas Blight. Sigh, what a mess. When that weird clown guy suddenly swept through the nearby countryside and set fire to Farmer Blight's entire field of crops in some sort of self-possessed rage about a day ago, I've been forced to take the brunt end of that old cow-udder yanking crone's crazy ranting and yelling ever since, until finally this morning he just stopped dead in the middle of his inane, endless rants and gave me the pink slip. I had always suspected that the old crone never had any use for forest elves, but he had no reason to act like I was the psychopath responsible for invoking a magical firestorm over his precious vegetable field. I don't even know how to wield magic. Well, you don't have to worry about him anymore, I'll tell you that. So, Stripeback says maybe they live in the trees. You know, I was kind of thinking the same thing. But I was thinking, like, literally inside the trees. Don't know why I was thinking that. But, you know, them being elves, I could totally see that being the case. Now we have Star Maiden Kekule? Kekule? Or Kekul? Sir Farmer Blight has been both looking and acting under the weather these past few days. I do hope the dear old man isn't coming down with an illness in his old age. Oh, he's come down all right. Be right back.